Hey guys, good evening. So something just popped up my radar today while I was trading, and I said I should, bring this up and show this to you. So if you remember the last time I made analysis on GBP USD, I was thinking of shorting GU because it broke out of this uptrend, right? But since today happened, the price action that happened today, the market refused to break below this area here. It refused to come down. You understand? So the market has gone back up. So as it went back up, I feel like it wants to continue its previous option. It doesn't want to go down back again. So I'm thinking of two places to enter. One is this area of support here. This area of support has been holding for quite a for quite a long period of time, right? You can see how the area held its ground around these places here. So there's a tendency that price is still going to hold up around this place, or you might still see a retracement to this level here, more like a retest, then a push to the upside. That is what I'm waiting for. So right now GBP USD just flipped bullish, so I'm not going to be thinking of shorting again. I'll be thinking of buying. US oil, I took a trade today. I traded from here. I took a trade around here, break and retest around here. So I waited for the retest of that um of that current resistance area. After the retest, I took my sell. It came back, closed me out and break even. Then I took another sell. Then it hit take profit before it started moving this way. But if you go on the higher time frame, you can see on the 4 hour it is very much bullish, very much very much bearish. Then it broke out of this bullish trend again, so it's still very bearish. There are two places I'm going to be looking for entries right now. Actually, I think one is more stronger, which is this area here. I think that it just makes a lot of sense for price to break below this area and retest it. But since that area is a very strong area point of interest on the higher time frame, there's a possibility that price might delay around that area for before it gives us a break and retest. So this is the area I'm looking for to take, sorry, to go short on US oil. So don't forget, I trade only four pairs now: US oil, GBP USD, USD JPY, and GBP JPY. So on GJ, you can see on the higher time frame, on the 4 hour, it was kind of like going crazy. We went back. If you can see this blue trend line here, we went back into the blue trend line. Citing bullish movement, bullish possibilities, right? But now you can see that since it hits this resistance trend line, it has been dropping. I actually thought it came to drop to make a retest on this area, but I think that is not what's going to happen right now. So USD JPY is actually bearish from the price action I've been seeing today, and these are the areas I'm going to be taking my sales from. This is the only sorry about that. This is the only area that makes a lot of sense for me to take myself from. This area here just makes sense for me to short from this area. Makes a lot of sense for me to short from here. Breakout. So if you can see, he also act like a retest on the double top kind of like neckline. Alright, so that makes sense for me to take the sell from this area. So that's the only area I'm looking to actually sell from. I don't think if you break above, I'll be buying. But depending on the current market situation, or how the market presents itself, then I'll be knowing, or I'll be looking for opportunities. But right now I'm just thinking to short from this area or maybe if there's a possibility that the market will want to come to this upside here, then I might also short from this area, because these are the only two areas that makes a lot of sense for me to go short right now. These are the only two areas. And why I said two is that I don't just want to be stuck with one area. Then when price gets to this place, I'll neglect the trade. I don't want to neglect the trade. So these are the two places that I'm thinking of entering those sell positions. Right. So on GJ, you can see 4 hour time frame is actually bullish. This is the only pair that is actually showing like, this is the only Japanese pair that is actually very very bullish. All others are just like going bearish. You can see 4 hour time frame is looking very good. So why I put this here is that if there's a possibility that the market breaks this area, this point of interest, you can see that it has been valid since July this year. So if market breaks below and retest this level, there's a possibility that we might not stop until we get to this next level here. This next, let me just mark it, this next level here. So that's what I'm thinking on GBP JPY. But if for any reason it breaks above, which I have already said it to last week, it's still respecting the setup that we had last week. So if it breaks above, retest this area here, retest it, then I'll be going to go long. But also from this place, you can also see that there's a possibility for a breakout, a kind of like what am I gonna use? I'll say something like this, then this. This makes a whole lot of sense, right? A breakout, kind of like a little bit consolidation, then the drop, then the upward move. It's kind of like a risky trade, but it's worth it, right? These are the kind of trade that are worth it. So thank you very much, guys. It's been just a few minutes. I'm just showing you what is happening on the chart right now. So thank you very much. I'm going to sleep. I'm very sleepy right now. The time is 1:17 a.m. 1:17 a.m. and so these are the 4 pairs I trade for now. Thank you very much and have a nice one.